The beauty scientists, Dr. Kristy Hamilton and Dr. Roy Kim. Real beauty without the hype.
Motiva breast implants were FDA approved in late September. They're made by a company called Establishment Labs, based in Costa Rica. Establishment Labs is actually publicly traded on NASDAQ, so it's a big company, and they have stock and all that stuff. And tell us about the actual tour of the Motiva breast implant factory.
Is very cool, and you can see that they're gearing up. So they have their all this is new, right? It's all state of the art. And I felt like the experience was akin to watching like an Hermes bag being created. So there were, it looked like, like 50 steps. We walked through the entire process, station to station, where they make all of the breast implants. And they use this, it's really interesting. So they use the same material for the shell, the gel inside, and the patch, just different ratios of two of the substances so that they can kind of cook the implant and have it all meld into one cohesive unit. Everyone took great care. Their mantras or like notes that they write for themselves are that, this implant may be placed in them, their friend, a colleague, a woman. So you could see the care with which they were examining every aspect for quality control all the way through. So that was my first time seeing how a breast implant was made. And interestingly enough, one of the other big companies, their factory is just down the street. So I didn't realize that this particular industrial area outside of San Jose is like the spot for breast implant creation. But all state of the art, extremely clean, really strict parameters, and also workers and employees that seemed just really happy. They had setups for them for massage to make sure, because they're manual laborers, they rotate them through the stations so they're all accustomed to whether it's sterilizing the implants at the end, packaging them, creating the shells, filling the interior. They do all of those so that it doesn't get repetitive and so that they don't lose, focus by doing the same thing over and over, day in and day out. So I thought that was really interesting. And they were so excited to have us there. I mean, they said from the beginning, their dream was to get their implant into the US market. It's the pinnacle of, safety, success, all these kind of factors that they laid out for themselves. And so they were really, really delighted to have us there. And you could feel it was palpable, the excitement. And so we got to speak to a number of them along the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you for joining us on The Beauty Scientists. Be sure to visit thebeautyscientists.com and learn more about modern beauty and connect with Dr. Hamilton and Dr. Kim.